slippery, slippery, slippery.
This word describes something that is hard to hold on to or stand on because it's smooth, wet, or has no grip. Here is a sample sentence. The ice on the sidewalk was so slippery that I had to hold on to my friend's arm to avoid falling.
Slit, slit, slit.
A long, narrow cut or opening made by cutting something open. Here is a sample sentence. The gardener carefully made a slit in the plastic bag to plant the seedling. In this example, slit refers to a long, narrow cut or opening.
Slogan, slogan, slogan.
It's a short phrase that people remember to say or think, often to remind them of something important or to encourage them to do something. Here's a sample sentence. The company's catchy slogan, "Just Do It," became a well-known advertising phrase that helped to establish their brand identity.
Slope, slope, slope.
It's how steep something is, like a hill or a roof. It's a measure of how much something rises or falls as you move along it. Here is a sample sentence. The steep slope of the hill made it difficult to walk up without slipping.
Slum, slum, slum.
A place where many people live in poor conditions, often with little or no access to basic necessities like clean water, food, and shelter. Here is a sample sentence. The city's poverty-stricken neighborhood was home to a large slum, where many residents lived in cramped and unsanitary conditions.
Slumber, slumber, slumber.
It's a state of being asleep or resting, often for a long time. Here is a sample sentence. After a long day, she drifted off to sleep and fell into a deep slumber.
Slump, slump, slump.
It's when something or someone is doing poorly, not as well as they were before. Here is a sample sentence. The economy experienced a significant slump after the global financial crisis, resulting in widespread job losses and reduced consumer spending.
Smart, smart, smart.
It means being able to think, learn, and understand things quickly and easily. Here is a sample sentence. She's smart and was able to figure out how to fix her car's engine on her own. This sentence demonstrates the word smart in its most common usage, implying that someone has high intelligence or quick thinking.
Smash, smash, smash.
To break or hit something with great force, often causing damage or destruction. Here's a sample sentence. The baseball player swung his bat with all his might and smashed the ball out of the stadium. In this sentence, smashed means to hit or break something forcefully, often causing it to shatter or be destroyed.
Smog, smog, smog.
It's a type of air pollution that happens when smoke from fires mixes with fog, making the air dirty and unhealthy to breathe. Here's a sample sentence. The city's air quality was severely affected by the thick smog that hung over it, making it difficult to breathe outside.
Smooth, smooth, smooth.
It means something that feels or looks even and without any bumps or rough parts. Here is a sample sentence. The freshly waxed floor felt smooth under my feet. This sentence demonstrates how the word smooth can be used to describe something that has a consistent and even texture, making it pleasant to touch or interact with.
Smoothly, smoothly, smoothly.
It means something happens or works well without any problems or interruptions, like a gentle flow. Here is a sample sentence. The driver navigated through the crowded streets smoothly, avoiding any accidents or delays.
Smuggle, smuggle, smuggle.
To secretly take or move something, often without permission, usually to avoid rules or laws. Here is a sample sentence. The customs officer suspected that the traveler was trying to smuggle contraband into the country by hiding it in their luggage.
Snack, snack, snack.
A small amount of food eaten between meals to give you energy or satisfy hunger. Here is a sample sentence. She grabbed a quick snack from the kitchen before heading out the door.
Snap, snap, snap.
It's a sudden sharp sound that happens when something breaks or is suddenly released. Here's a sample sentence. The camera shutter clicked with a loud snap as I took the photo.
Snatch, snatch, snatch.
This word means to quickly take something from someone or somewhere, often without permission. Here is a sample sentence. The thief quickly snatched the purse from the woman's shoulder and ran away. In this example, snatch means to take something suddenly and often with force or stealth.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
This action means to move quietly or secretly, often without being noticed. Here is a sample sentence. She tried to sneak into the movie theater without paying, but the usher caught her. This sentence demonstrates the verb sneak in action, meaning to move quietly and secretly, often with the intention of avoiding detection or attention.
Sneer, sneer, sneer.
This word means to show strong dislike or contempt with a facial expression, often by curling up one's lip. Here is a sample sentence. The politician's condescending attitude was evident in his sneer as he dismissed the concerns of his opponent.
Snob, snob, snob.
Someone who looks down on others because they think their own things, like clothes or interests, are better. Here is a sample sentence. She was considered a snob by her friends because she always looked down on people who didn't attend fancy restaurants and events. In this example, snob refers to someone who looks down on others with disdain or superiority, often due to their social status, tastes, or preferences.
Snobbish, snobbish, snobbish.
This word describes someone who looks down on others because they think their own things, like their job or where they live, are better. They often act superior and don't want to mix with people they consider inferior. Here is a sample sentence. The art collector was accused of being snobbish when he turned down the offer to buy the painting from the young artist, citing its lack of pedigree and provenance as reasons.